Uh, okay, let's try this again. My last recording kind of got. I had to quickly stop it. I want to talk about this. So, Red Faction. As you saw, if you were in the stream yesterday, we have come back to Overwatch. The game I started with, the game I greatly miss, and I'll be honest with you. There are some things that do need to be improved yet, but I think if we just keep playing more and more, we'll eventually find like the people that will actually be decent and not so like in some of our matches. But as you can see by this, um, we have in terms of competitive, we have about I'd say about an hour and a half in to do 10 placements. We're gold 4 on support. We won about half of the games, um, but we do have we have a lot of hours on Lucio, Zen, Brig, Moira. We do have some stuff on other characters. Um, so yeah, you know, this is the current competitive season. I mean, the last season I played before that, where I was on gold 3, gold 1, and that was like 4 hours of playing. So I think the more we play a competitive, the more other stuff will happen. I don't really get this one. Oh, probably because it's both modes. Um, yeah, we didn't do enough of the placements in season 8. God, season 8, that was so long ago. But yeah, we'll definitely be playing more competitive. We do play a lot of this, so. But yeah, mostly just we are a support player. Do play a lot of AI. A lot of Lucio. More deaths than I really wish I would, have had. Yeah. I mean, Junkertown. This one was just a bad one for us. Losing at Hanaoka was just it was these clash maps either go very well or they don't. I mean, Kings Row, we won a pretty close Kings Row match. A 5-0 on Temple of Anubis. But Hanaoka, Nepal, Eichenwald, these matches were a lot of fun. I mean, this one was like a 20-minute game. This was a 2-minute one. But this only happened because someone had left, I believe. Yeah. Blizzard World, that was just a hard-fought one. Rialto was just like there was nothing to contest their snipers in a sense. Hanaoka was just fun. Nepal, same thing. Eichenwald was just a simple one. I mean, we held them as long as yeah, we had no problem with doing Eichenwald at all. Throne of Anubis, this one was just for me, Clash is the game mode where you have to get to 4 as fast as possible, and then you have to give them one because then it's their spawn, or you just freaking go through and steamroll them. So I mean that's the big thing there. Um, yeah, because the thing I had with Hanaoka, maybe you give him 3, then give him one, because Clash is it's a very weird one. Of course, this Clash one was a hard one. Um, Assault maps are just very fun. I just don't think they. I just don't feel like because I don't run into Clash. Again, I'm just coming back, so it's all that stuff. But we definitely are going to be playing more. We're definitely going to be having fun. I like a lot of the stuff that I've seen so far. I mean, if you want to see my battle pass, it's almost to the first 10th level, and I've only played like maybe a couple hours. Shop stuff. I mean, if you guys didn't see in the stream yesterday, here it is. They obviously, I think, there's a couple more days before it resets. So there's all this stuff. I had a lot of fun playing Lucio and Moira. Juno, Juno's a good character. Like if you're being brought in by Orissa's ult. I think if you use both her dash and the little speed boost thing, you can hopefully help your team get away. I mean, between using, her glide boost and the hyper ring to escape, seems like it's a good enough thing for her anyways. Her Terra Surge, yeah, use, her boots and hyper ring to get out. Sigma and Ramatra and Orisa. Like Orisa's like to me feels like a soft counter to her, but Sigma and Ramatra definitely feel like they're going to be more of the hard counters. To her, Sigma because he can eat her little drones that she shoots out, and he can kind of like temporarily slow her down. Ramatra can slow her down. Sigma can just do a bunch of stuff. To her. Soldier's going to be a hard counter because it's like with Mercy. Mercy, Juno, kind of get countered by Soldier, so having a good Soldier player, or like a good Widow, or a good Ashe, or any of those are going to be good. Pharah, you're going to see a lot of Pharmacy. In terms of supports that I feel like are going to work well with her, as much as I like the fact that Lucio feels like he's going to work well with her, I think Ana with her is going to be good, and then Moira will also be good. I think if you combine Iari as like her damaging ult, and then you have like someone low, like because it's basically press Q, or triangle in our case, or Y in Xbox's case. You're going to see a lot of that, and I think Juno combined with Iari is going to help a lot of our tanks do better, because Juno's going to damage boost them and heal them. Iari's just going to make it so when you damage them enough, you cause a chain. So, and I feel like between Juno's healing capability, Ana's healing capability, especially with the nade, and the damage boost, I feel like these are going to be good together. I feel like Moira is just good because it's a character that's going to work well with Juno in the sense of healing. The Ari just for a little bit more damage. I mean, she fires a lot slower than she did when we tested her, but she definitely does feel good. Life Weaver, I have to really like try to learn the character. It's just there's nothing about this character that like makes me go, yeah, I want to use this character. Like, but I'm gonna have to test them to really see more. Um, Other characters I think do good with Juno. Um, I feel like Reaper with Juno could work because she's definitely going to get the best thing from the more localized center of her orbital ray. Um, so there's that. Um, Maybe Venture. But if you're like a hit scan player, Juno is going to be one that you're going to have to like focus on after a Mercy. Like if they're running Mercy and Juno, it's like your job to take care of them as fast as possible. Um, Roadhog. I feel like Roadhog, as long as you can like, if you can hook a Mercy, you can hook a Juno. You know. So that's my thing. I feel like Malga can benefit from Juno. Junker Queen, her ult moves too fast for it, so it's kind of hard to see. Doomfist, I mean, the Centerite, just being able to, do everything, the movement with her is probably going to be good. I think Diva, Orisa, Sigma, Ramatra, Reinhardt, Malga, Winston work well. But of course, Ramatra, Sigma, and Diva, I feel like are also good counters to her. Junkrat, Reaper, Pharah, I feel like they could work well, but it's all going to be dependent on your Juno. I feel like if you like playing Zen and Kiriko and Lifeweaver and Diari, you're going to like playing Juno. So basically, you're kind of more like that little off support player. Like I'm a pure off support. I just play Moira because it's like I can do damage more and do more healing. So there's that. So yeah, Juno I think is a good, well put together character. I need to get better with her. Soldier, McCree, Ashe, Widow, Tracer, Sojourn. I'm not gonna say like with Bastion, it's more or less just if you see a Bastion, go to a support that can either take him out of a spot or kind of make people focus less on you. I feel like that's the one thing with like Lucio that is still one of the best things is because he can be a better character to harass people. You can't really harass people on a BAP, Brig. Brig is kind of more like the frontline harassment, not the backline harassment, and she has no way of getting out. Iari, she kind of suffers from that. Juno, I feel like she could be good, but you're probably not going to want to try to be like your Lucio. Kiriko is probably the next closest thing, just so you can, because you can teleport Suzu, make people, make yourself invincible, and you can attack people. Lifeweaver, it's just basically projectile tracking and doing your healing, and instead of grabbing people away from a fight, which can be helpful, also especially I think on Clash, if you can pull them to you, like they're coming back from your spawn and you need them in the fight, you can pull them to you. Or if someone's about to get, oh my god, there's a Widow there, pull them out, they don't get shot. Torb was just a character that's in a weird spot. So if you're a hit scan player, definitely Juno Mercy heavy focuses. Then of course the rest of the supports, Ramatra, Ligma, Diva, um, maybe Malga. I don't know. Against Juno, Orisa you can kind of get away from. Same with Reinhardt. There's that sense of being able to get away from. Wrecking Ball, I don't know how to feel. Zarya, if you do Zarya ult, then Juno ult, you can basically kind of just steamroll through. So that's just my opinions on everything about the new season. I do like it, but I will definitely be going to be playing more of it. So Sunday we're going to play some quick play. And then on Wednesday we're going to do our other stuff for the other game we play. And then we're just going to go into more Overwatch. So with that being said, Red Faction, I hope you guys have a good one. I need to eat something before going to work. With that being said, see y'all later.